Alpha, thanks for the follow. Mr. Atog, thanks for the follow as well. Sorry I missed you. We're underway. Yava Maya into expiration. And I can hear force pitching force. Learn to Love says maybe one of these days I'll be able to trek down to play a monthly Game Story event. Definitely miss paper events. It would be awesome to see you there. Obviously, I know it's not convenient for a lot of people. Going to be Queens tomorrow, but going to a concert, so won't be free. What kind of a concert are we talking about? Is this like a rave? Or is this like a jazz club? What are we doing? Arch Enemy and Behemoth, very metal. I'm not familiar with it, but it sounds very metal. Winding Way.
Pretty good, pretty good.
All right, so Verdant Catacombs, stage, expiration, Maze of Ith. The lands go to hand. Countering their expirations, looking pretty good for Roland. The turn 1 expiration. Maze of Ith will be pretty key. It doesn't look like currently... It doesn't look like Adam currently has Dark Depths in hand. 86% favored for Roland, says Twitch chat. Roland says to heck with a bad matchup. We're ruling for Roland. Flooded Strand.
Be desecrating. I had to get them and keep them that way. If I'm gonna go Japanese, it's probably gonna go with unlimited or something. So.
Makes sense.
Then it makes sense to go.
Players are talking about their collections in the middle of a match. This is supposed to be serious.
Welcome to Pro.
Lucked out with that one box.
I need to open more. Features and non-basic.
Brainstorm, Cervelle. Misty Rainforest into the graveyard. The nice thing about Mulch is that you can definitely still win without the expiration effect. That's true. Roland's lands are German. German FBB. Ponder resolving here.
Bastion?
Cards?
Cards 4.
Yeah, I just saw a quick look at Adam's hand again. It doesn't look like Dark Depths is in there. Just trying to figure out what he has in hand other than the lands we saw. Big Hank, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Volrat says, have been playing pretty much nothing but Mulch for weeks. Hope he has main deck Flame Jabs. Yeah, Flame Jab is a card that's making the cut in these 8 Mulch decks, and I like seeing cards that we forgot about get a chance to shine. Wasteland on the Maze of Ith. It's getting copied by Stage.
3 fetches and 1 damage.
Delirium hits for 3.
It's a good one.
Okay, Expressive Iteration resolving here. By the way, I was talking to I was talking to Roland last night, and he mentioned how in the YouTube comments a bunch of times people are commenting on his watch. So please, whatever you do, everybody, don't talk about Roland's watch either in the live chat or in the YouTube comments. Just don't. I don't want anybody talking about it.
Two to copy, right?
I told Roland from now on just to wear like a Nickelodeon or Mickey Mouse watch or something. All right. People are talking about Adam's watch that doesn't exist.
They'll give him.
Do you want to count your deck?
Well, that's yeah. So 3, 5, 7, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Everybody remembers what happened when I got off topic and started talking about bagels on stream, so let's not do the same thing with watches.
True. Yep. Segment.
All right, the Maze of Ith stage was used there, so one of the stages are a Maze of Ith, don't forget.
Try to move in.
Before and stuff,
We'll move to my next main phase.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is my second main phase.
Yeah, this one's a second. So moving to end step.
So I'll try to move to next step.
Yeah, no, I'll do the thing.
Snow Forest Pass. Fetch for Roland. So with Adam at 14 life, one stage as of right now could potentially make a second Maze of Ith, sorry. Could potentially make a second Maze of Ith. Roland needs a bit more offense if he's going to win this game. We're seeing an end-step Brazen Borrower get cast here. No longer use that on Merit Ledge, just going to be an attacker. Have to start fighting through these mazes of Ith. Longer the game goes, I think it slips away from Roland. So Maze on the Delirium, Dragon's Rage Channeler, and taking 3 from Brazen Borrower.
Big scary dragon time.
All right, dropping another creature, a Delver. And a Murktide. Okay, so we're starting to see Roland do exactly what I was suggesting he needed to do, which is get more creatures on the board.
Yeah. So because of that, okay, cool. Yeah, you got
They don't stack.
Okay, yep. I did another.
So only 2 more. Okay.
We're done. Make a maze and stuff.
Okay.
All right, so now there are 2 mazes. Looks like a 7/7 Murktide. Delirium still held on to. And a Delver that could flip. Here's Blast Zone, though. Ouch.
Okay, cool. I'll play Wasteland and I'll wait for the green.
Clean stream right here. Thank you. All right, Delver flips, revealing Brainstorm on the top. And popping the Blast Zone in response. Or before draw step, I should say.
Okay, so you have 1 maze up.
So now Murktide and Brazen Borrower will be the attackers this turn. And Brazen Borrower likely the only one to get through. Unless Roland has another Wasteland.
Yep.
Alright, firing off the Brainstorm that we knew about. New donation from Dave Kaplan. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate you.
One.
Thank you, thank you.
And then draw for 10.
Our coffee page, links are showing up in the live chat. Links are down below if you're watching on YouTube. Become a one-time sponsor or a monthly member. And support Paper Magic coverage. If that's something you give a damn about, support it. That's all I can really say about that. Did he tap Maze from mana? So there's a Yavimaya on the board, which allows for that to happen. Lunchbox says this isn't live, is it? No, this is not live. Even me right now talking to the microphone is pre-recorded. Dave Kaplan, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you, Dave. What's up, Dave? I saw Dave play a webcam match earlier. I'm just messing with you, Lunchbox. The matches are pre-recorded. Albie, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Maui, thanks for the follow.
Guessing game? Sure, I'll name Windswept Keep.
How bigger we getting?
All right, another Murktide.
2, 3. 3 extras.
Oh, wait. I put 2 back.
Packet cleaner.
10?
Yep. Let's swing it better.
The big guy, take 3, go to 8.
And
2 cards.
Roland putting out a lot of offense, a lot of creatures hitting the board. Looks like Manabon was the draw there. That doesn't do anything. At least not on its own. It depends whether the lands are in hand, obviously. Doesn't look like there's other lands in hand, though. Adam, I don't even know how Adam sees the cards that are in his own hand. I can't see what those are. Looks like it's all green cards in hand. Am I wrong? Or are there no lands in hand? Albie, thanks for the follow, and True Andy, thanks for the follow. Yes, I know the future.
Go. Yeah.
All right, so there was a wasteland. It looks like one of the cards in hand is Beseiju, actually, which looks like a green card, but it's a land. All right, playing the mana bond. Let's see what happens with this mana bond then, because it doesn't look like. Looks like 2 Life from the Loams maybe, and a Yavimaya, and a Beseiju. Okay, so nothing happened.
Yep.
Yeah, Verdant Catacombs maybe. Based on what we know about Adam's hand, this mana bond doesn't look super exciting. So amazing the 2 Murktides and taking 3 from Brazenbower. Down to 5. Drawing Dark Depths. Okay, so there's Dark Depths. So something might happen.
Boom. Targeting 2 lands.
There's 2 in it.
Okay, so now things may be coming together here for Adam. Time is running out. Doesn't have an expiration, but does have the mana bond for end step. Plays the Blast Zone, which is not that exciting at the moment. Okay, a Mulch is good. Maybe that was the other card that was in hand this whole time. Expiration, Mulch, Grove, Forest. I mean, it's good to get lands. End step, Bolt, you says Roland. Mana bond happening now. Putting Grove, Forest, Dark Depths, Maze, Verdant Boseiju on the battlefield. So there are 3 mazes of Ith now, 2 stages that are mazes of Ith, and a Dark Depths. And a Bolt on top. Wow. Wow. Okay, so a Bolt on top wins the game. Well done. Going to game 2.
I guess I'll keep this. I'm gonna throw one down.
Both players mulling to 6. Windswept Heath pass. Crack Flooded Strand. Yeah, life total got too low for Adam there, and Lightning Bolt was able to finish the deal. Delver on turn 1. Offense is back. I'm a young base goddess here. Says that feeling when you just stabilize the board and opponent goes, "What are you at, 2?" Exactly. Dion, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Pew Pew says, recognize that tablecloth game Storia. Yes. Very observant. Getting a fetch here in response to the brainstorm on upkeep. Roland just throwing a trade into the graveyard. Power Blast. So Power Blast on the Delver.
If I target anything else, you could have linked it with the
How many average for the weekly legacy at Game Story? I would say 15 average.
I have some deck too. That's why I was like, that's why I'm like, I got to play, bro. Definitely a good one. It's a good deck. I like it.
Tin Fins, thanks for the follow. Welcome.
Land. Unfortunate.
That was not very good. No Tin Fins deck yet? Not yet. Never know what could happen.
Smoke. What happens? My first game, dude.
So you play way.
Man down.
Roland dropping his pen there. Seems a little suspicious. I would probably call a judge if my opponent dropped their pen. You never know. Expressive iteration. Gothmog says in-person legacy events starting to pick back up. Always good to see. Yeah. I have a lot of people just in general in the Discord and YouTube commenters and whatever telling me like, you know, the channels like this one has made everybody in a way fill their desire to watch some Paper Magic, but also feel like, damn, I miss Paper Magic. And now it's coming back, so people are getting excited. How many people are typically entering on Mondays? We typically have about 15, I would say. Some days it's raining and it's 10. Some days it's 20 people. I'm a young base god says, what's the violation for pen dropping as per a level 7 judge? It depends on the timing of the pen drop.
We have very different reasons for playing our shock lands.
All right, a stomping ground found there. So I already know in advance someone's going to be thinking, why stomping ground? These decks run Field of the Dead, so it's kind of like having another tag but with a different name for this deck. Field of the Dead is an important card in the 8 Mulch version of lands. So that's something to keep in mind.
That's really good.
So I got Wasteland, Dark Depths.
All right, Surgical getting Wasteland here in response to the Light from the Loam. Pretty nice.
Those are gone. You can search my deck.
It's unfortunate for Adam that he didn't play the Wasteland in hand. It would have been safe. I don't know if it would have been correct to play around Surgical there in that way, but something to think about. Tyler Gamargandi says the penalty for a pen drop is significantly less severe than a cream cheese bagel. That's true. As we've talked about on stream many times, the worst violation as far as food is to eat buffalo wings at the Legacy game tables. Guard yourself. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Buffalo wings are the highest level of food offense.
Because I like foiled everything out, but I couldn't afford beta shit, so like had to get the nicest shit. Yeah.
What did the player order the other week? I think, yeah, someone got a food delivery on stream the other week. I think it was, I feel like it was tacos, but I'm not sure. What about buffalo chicken dip? Yeah, I know there's the buffalo chicken dip events. Wasteland for Roland and pass. So Roland with no clock at the moment. Oh, something happening. I'll keep here.
Yeah, I'll judge. Sure.
Oh no, just a decision to dredge. Field of the Dead and Maze dropped into the graveyard. Milled by dredge. Here's Life from the Loam. See if Force of Negation is here. Nope. Resolves. Oh, Flying Compass. That sounds terrible. Someone eating a Caesar's pizza during a game?
Oh yeah,
I don't know. Honestly, chat, I don't know if I could handle my opponent eating greasy food while playing a match with me. I don't know if I'd be able to handle it. That might send me over the edge.
Fortunate.
Pyroblast on Delver.
I've seen so many of them. To my dog decks.
Creature land.
I'll dredge down.
For a minute.
So Lily Val.
Chili makes a good point. Greasy food, no, but a beer means a good time, and you're probably not at a LGS. I feel like a beer is like a commander beverage. I don't think serious Legacy players can afford to drink a beer and still play Legacy because Legacy demands all of our brain power because it's so important and whatever. All right, so 2 creatures on the board now for Roland. We know there was a Maze of Ith for Adam, so we'll see when that starts to get used.
This is like
I'm sure if you have other dual lands and all this stuff, I'm sure you could do something. I mean, if you, I don't mind trading dual and stuff too, depending on like what is, you know.
response. Full targeting you, spell trigger.
Yep. Question is, how nice are
Leave
you?
that on.
Gothmog puts it best. Got to have that tight play. No time for beers when the stack is this high. Yes. You know, you paid your $15 entry fee. You got to win. This is serious. Winning is everything. High Train Conductor Chilia says could drink and play Cloud Post though. Maybe you could get away with it with Cloud Post.
I was looking at him like,
James
what
never
is
played
this?
Plateau for
What is
anything.
this?
All right, Maze of Ith to play. Yeah, expiration countered there. Double Wasteland for Roland, as Volrath is pointing out in chat, making the Field of the Dead game plan foiled for the moment. Side Norna, thank you for the resub. 17 months for Side Norna. Side Norna says, I play elves in my sleep. That's probably true. Side Norna, an elves wizard. Or a shaman. Can elves be wizards or are they only shamans?
Play a little of my silly.
Yeah, I did. So,
Druids, yes. These are all important things to differentiate. Ponder, Cervelle. Leaves it on top.
One short, but I'm gonna eventually do the wasteland thing.
you shouldn't do that.
Nope, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, but before, yeah, 2012.
I mean, even back then, like, things were that fucking crazy. It was only the last, like 3 years since, like, Trump took us over annual.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I was telling my,
We
I guess I should have brought in the Spheres of Resistance after all.
for my unlimited
Spheres kind of, but yeah, I'm not gonna take you all from that.
Quite a bit of damage coming in. Add him down to 8.
I honestly want
Endurance. I
really
think I might have popped up my endurance.
Another dredge puts only stage in the yard.
Forced me to brainstorm earlier.
I thought they were going to go to the grand. Never got there.
Yeah, just that freaking what's his face, Romanov guy was good.
All right, replays the Maze of Ith. Has a stage in hand, which could potentially copy the Maze of Ith next turn. And then be used the following turn. Tajuru Paragon is a wizard.
No bullshit.
It's a lot of the other stuff like
Another Delver for Roland. This is looking good for Roland at the moment. That one Maze of Ith is now gone. You see Dark Depths in stage and field in hand, and that's a scoop. Roland gets there. Roland needed creatures on the board, got the creatures on the board, they stuck and they swung away, and it worked. Wastelands at good times to take out the mazes.